Yes, my people. It's your boy Kizzy Talk Sports. You can call me Kizzy. And listen, we're back with another transfer video. You get me? Gonna be bringing a lot more of these out over the next few months. Well, I'll say the next month or two, next couple of weeks and whatnot, as the transfer news starts to ramp up and intensify. You get me? This one today, I can't lie, most of the football world would have seen it. It's not necessarily the Premier League, but when it's Real Madrid, it's on the top of everyone's tongues, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say the tip balls? You get me? But listen, Florentino Perez has come out with a crazy statement saying that next Tuesday he will submit a 150 million euro bid down for one of the top players in Europe, not being from the Premier League, not being Harry Kane or Michael Elise. So, to be fair, it got me thinking. You get me? It got me thinking. Who could it be like? And then when I think, there's only really one team that's got a bag of bad boys in that team that you could possibly be dropping peas like that for, and it's Paris Saint Germain. So who could it be from Paris Saint Germain? I'm hearing murmurs of Vitinha. I'm hearing murmurs of Joao Neves. I'm hearing murmurs of Kvaratskhelia. Not so much Desiree Doué, but listen, he's a top player, so you got to include him in that. You feel me? But listen, this Raquelme guy or whatever his name is, yeah, it looks like he's barked up the wrong tree and he's basically tried to test Florentino Perez's badness. You get me? And Florentino Perez being the don that he is, he said, "No boy, I can't style we." Is it? Yeah? About you want to bring Arlen and Rodri. Watch this space. Yeah? And listen, man dropped a bomber of all bombers, you know. Man said 150 million euros bid will be submitted on Tuesday. And listen, that's just the base route, boy. He ain't said that they might not pay more than that. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, yo, I'm submitting 150 million bid. That's not saying that, yo, we're gonna pay up. No, bro, that's the first bid. So whoever it is a bad boy. So then it got me thinking, out of all of them players, who are the bad boys? And what do Real Madrid need? You get me? And when I break it down, there's only two realistic players in that team that Real Madrid probably do need. And that's Joao Neves or Vitinha. You get me? When you look at Real Madrid's midfield at the minute, all over the place. You know what I mean? You got Valverde and Tchouaméni punching each other up. You got Camavinga coming out and basically just say he's getting through it at the minute. You know what I'm saying? And you got Bellingham, iffy season. To be fair, it's a season that's, you know, hampered him with a load of injuries. If I'm being completely honest, he hasn't really been able to get into the rhythm as much as we probably would have seen from a normal Jude Bellingham. And then you've got obviously your Ceballos and players like that are going to be leaving, in it. So Real Madrid really, they need to be bringing in, you know, some top players, because Barcelona are running La Liga at the minute. You know what I'm saying? And these men ain't even been spending like that, but they're spending this summer. You get me? Barcelona have shown that they got bread to spend. So Real Madrid are now, I think, you see the way I look at it, yeah? Florentino Perez, I think, for the last 2-3 years has more or less not neglected his side, but with the players that they've got in that team, I think that he just automatically thought that, yeah, man's got Bellingham, man's got Vinny, man's got Mbappe. We're going to win leagues. We're going to win Champions League. And listen, sometimes too many ingredients in a pot can fuck up your meal, blood. You get me? Too many bad boy ingredients in your Dutch pot can mash up the meal. You feel me? So And that's exactly what's happened. Too many mixes in the Dutch pot, and it's mashed up the meal that man's trying to cook at Real Madrid. So now man's gonna have to remake it from scratch. You get me? It's literally that. Start from the bottom, and we'll do the thing again. You feel me? So the way I see it is Real Madrid, they need that new, like, what's the best way to put it? They need that new lease of like, yo, Real Madrid are, they're doing serious bits. You get me? And dropping 150 million euro bid down on a top player in Europe right now, that's big moves, because for one, I don't feel like there's many 150 million euro players out there in world football right now. Don't get me wrong. Joao Neves and Vitinha are quality players. But 150 million euros? I don't know. But then you look at the Elliot Anderson situation, and from what's being reported, Nottingham Forest won about 115, 120 million. So if that's the case, no wonder Joao Neves and Vitinha are being quoted at that price, because at the end of the day, I rate Elliot Anderson very highly, but Nottingham Forest, they're more or less trying to price themselves out of a deal. You get me? But me personally, I rate the kid to a top level, innit? So if I was the club chasing him, I'm probably not trying to fuck around too much. Like, bro, if that's what it's got to be, then that's what it's got to be. Drop the bread, bro, because I'm telling you, this Anderson youth's going straight to the top. But listen, let's get back onto topic. PSG, top players around Europe, Real Madrid slapping down 150 million euros, yeah? Who could it be? You get me? Don't get me wrong. In my head at first, when I first heard it, I thought, yeah, Kvaratskhelia. You get me? But then I thought to myself, Vinny's on the left. Where does Kvaratskhelia really fit in? He's not a right winger. He does his best work on the left. He can play on the right, but he does his best work on the left, innit? So it's a bit of a techie one. You feel me? But then I said to myself, they don't really need Kvara. So what do they need? Real Madrid need a Modric type player again, or a Kroos type player again. You get me? And I think, obviously, to compare this guy to Modric is probably a bit much. But in terms of playing style and, all of that stuff, Vitinha, is probably the perfect signing for Real Madrid right now. You get me, yeah? When you look at the fact that Real Madrid are probably not in a good place right now in terms of globally, like, you get me? Don't get me wrong, in terms of money, assets and all of that, they're good. But in terms of, like, how's the best way to explain it? In terms of, like, clout right now, yeah? Real Madrid ain't got no clout, rude boy. Cool, they got Mbappe, they got Vinny and Bellingham. Brother, these men have done nothing for the last 2 seasons. The clout is in the bin. You get me? Real Madrid are Real Madrid because they always got that clout around their name. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to poach your best players. And you know, bro, if you watch football and you know your ball, then you know what Real Madrid is on, innit? You feel me? But obviously, they've signed Jose Mourinho back. They've just got Konate on a free. They've just signed Denzel Dumfries for 20 million euros. From what I know, they're interested in Arsenal's Riccardo Calafiori and Manchester City's Josko Gvardiol. But deals for either of them players are yet to be confirmed. You know what I'm saying? All it is paper talk and agent talk and that right now. But when I look at what Florentino Perez has said, me personally, I feel like this Riquelme guy has more or less backed him into a corner. But man, need to remember, you don't want to be backing man like Florentino Perez into a corner, pause, because them man are really on this thing. You get me? So when you're there trying to talk about you're going to bring this player and you're going to bring that player, brother, you must be 100% certified that that's what's going on, because now you played your cards Florentino Perez is going to make you look like an idiot. You get me? Because he's going to really go and drop the bag now just to show, man, that hold on a second. This little man thinks he can come and try and step to me, talk about Arlen, Rodri. Man's got names on the back of the shirt. And hold on a second. You ain't even president yet. Let me show you what the Real Madrid president's on, fam. You get me? A man said, yo, Madridistas, be prepared for Tuesday because the Don is back. 150 million euros on the table. That's just a starting offer. You get me? That's just a starting offer. That's not what they'll go to. Man said, yo, I'm dropping down 150 million euros. You get me? Yeah? And the deal might even go up. It depends who he's going for. I mean, I see people mentioning Jamal Musiala. I mean, Musiala's a top talent, but 150 million euros based on his current form of the last, 18 months, 2 years? I know he's coming off the back of a bad injury that he sustained in the Club World Cup. I remember watching the game and seeing it live, man. It was nasty. I can't lie to you. It was naughty. But is Jamal Musiala a 150 million euros player right now? I don't think he is. I think the only players in world football that you could possibly put that price tag on right now is a player of Paris Saint-Germain, innit? Yeah, it's as simple as that. They're the best team in Europe, back-to-back Champions League winners. You get what I'm trying to say? Young, exciting. If you're going to take anyone out of that team, you're going to have to pay some big bucks. You get what I'm trying to say? And it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's Kvara, fucking Doué, Vitinha, João Neves, Pacho, whoever it is. Obviously, he's come out and stated that it's not a defender, innit? So it's not going to be Pacho. It's not going to be Nuno Mendes. It's not going to be Hakimi. No one like that. He's saying it's a midfielder or a forward, innit? So when you look at their midfield and forward options, Fabian Ruiz, not 150 million euro player. Zaire Emery, not a 150 million euro player. Kang Lee, no. Bloody Mayulu, no. Who else? Joe Fernandez, no. The only possible 150 million euro talent in that midfield for PSG, and they're probably not even worth that. But based on today's market and where football's at, Vitinha and João Neves. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then when you look at the forward line, Barcola, not 150 million euro talent. I'm sorry. You get me? Nowhere near it. Dembele, don't get me wrong, Ballon d'Or winner and whatnot. I think he's at 28, 29. He ain't going for no 150 million euros, bro. Respectfully. You get me? He's not. So then I look at Doué and I look at Kvaratskhelia, innit, yeah? Obviously, we know Gonzalo Ramos ain't going for no 150 million euros, so you can forget about that. But then I look at Kvaratskhelia and I look at Doué. Doué is a bad boy. You get me? Doué is a bad boy, yeah? But the thing for me with Doué is I think he's only, 19, 20? I can't see him leaving PSG just yet. I can't. You get me? And then I look at Kvaratskhelia. It's more or less the same thing. Kvaratskhelia has been there, 2 years now, 18 months or something like that. I just can't see it. You get me? As well as that, Vinny on that left side, Kvara does his best work off that left side. It just doesn't really make sense to me. So I've narrowed it down to two people. I think it could only either be João Neves or Vitinha for me, innit? And I think with the way that Real Madrid used to play and whatever else, I think it's going to be Vitinha. I cannot lie. I think the 150 million euros bid that Florentino Perez puts down on Tuesday will be for Vitinha from PSG. But listen, give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. 150 million euros, is anyone in today's market worth that? Be honest, yeah? Leave your thoughts in the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the likes. Do all of that good stuff. It's been your boy Kizzy. I'm out.